What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the trucking journey. I'm Trucker Jim, and this is episode 98. And it is just before midnight. I uploaded an episode called Spring Training, where you guys met my new trainee, Dom, which is Dominique Ashford. Super guy. Has learned a lot over the last few days. Let's see, it's Tuesday, almost Wednesday. We've been together since Sunday morning. And right now, it is time to make the coffee. We didn't have the, well, it really ain't over yet, but we didn't really have the day we wanted to. I told you guys in the last video we were headed back to South Carolina, which probably after that would have went to Louisville, but it didn't quite work out that way because they told us they needed our help, which that's usually not a good thing when you hear that. That the Lowe's DC was running behind, so we had to come up here to Garysburg to get a Lowe's load. And we did. We delivered it to a Lowe's store. Dominique got to saw his first drop and hook. Everything good?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then what they told us that we were going to come back here to take our roll-up door, get a swing door, and then go back to Smithfield to get that load. But Smithfield is closed right now, don't open till 7 o'clock. I say, hey, I got like, at least 4 hours that I can drive. And they're like, okay, we can use you. So what I'm getting ready to do is drive about 200 miles to the other Lowe's DC, which is in Statesville. So we're going to end up having a good day after all. But I'm going to make a cup of coffee for that ride.
Weird as hell.
Man, don't Dom look awkward.
But it's moving though.
It's slowly moving.
The stick weird. I don't know what's up with this stick.
I'm gonna have to put that in like super fast mode, or you guys are gonna stop this video watching this. Let me tell you. Alright people, have I got a treat for you guys. We're going to have a little break in this normal trucking journey episode to give you some behind the scenes look at when RVT and I ran into each other at the Charlotte yard and we did a simultaneous live video. I'm sure most of you guys have seen that already. If you hadn't, I'll put a link in the description. Well, actually, I'll have it pop up at the end of this video so you guys can check that out. But here's a little footage I got before we went live. Hope you enjoy. All right, people. I am waking up at the Charlotte yard, and boy, have I got a surprise for you. Now, you never see this in my truck, right? That doesn't look like my Egyptian cotton sheets. Boom! What's up, Red?
You have Egyptian cotton sheets?
I do have Egyptian
Tell me you're
cotton.
lying to me.
Well, they were a gift. They were a gift from my girlfriend.
You brought your bourgeois self into my truck with my sleeping bag talking about Egyptian cotton sheets.
All you got to do is sleep on them once,
What's
man.
the thread count? Like a million thread
I'm
count?
not sure. I didn't buy them. They were a gift. But they're brown. They're not pink or anything.
You are so bougie, man.
Oh, it feels so good on the skin. But yeah, I'm sitting here in the truck of the Red Viking trucker, and we're getting ready to do a simultaneous live video. Actually, by the time you see this, the simultaneous live has already occurred. But I'm not sure what's going to be said on the live video because we haven't done it yet. But we're going to put our beef to bed, and there really wasn't a whole lot.
It was already put to bed. We're just going to do it on camera this time together.
Yeah.
She had to come in my truck and talk about those Egyptian cotton sheets, and now my sleeping bag is feeling bad. See what you did to my sleeping bag?
Let that Viking wife pick you out some Egyptian cotton sheets. But it's a game changer, man.
I tell you what. Egyptian cotton sheets.
And French press coffee. I mean, it spoils you.
And I'm back there with just a sleeping bag and a cover. What do they call that? The mattress. The mattress.
You even have a pillow back there?
I got 2 pillows.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I miss my teddy bear.
Yeah, I've got kind of one of those.
Don't put that on there, because I'll do a video about that.
So you got the dog and a teddy bear back there?
Well, I got the dog because my daughter gave me that, man. You know that.
Yeah.
You don't have any daughters, or you just have a son?
Well, I do have an adopted dog.
Well, adopted, yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, with the girl, she gave it to me. It's in my truck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it. I got to
do that. It's your girl's, man.
And I saw a little bit of your live video with her the other day. She seems awesome.
She's off the chain. She's fluffy but fierce.
Yeah.
So she's off the chain.
Well,
but I appreciate you making time to meet with me this morning. I just finished my shift of driving. He's about to start. He has a student next to us, and we're about to go live and do this stream. But just catching up, and I wanted to do the stream in person, talking about us putting our differences to bed. So.
And I know some of you have been excited about ever seeing a pie in Red Viking's face or one in mine. And it kind of wasn't fair. And what I did on purpose, because I knew on the parameters I'd set up, I would win. Just based on year to date. Because I've had an influx of, referrals, and we'll get into more of that later.
Well,
but if it was total income, with all of his other sources, the things that Red Viking is quite wise at, and I could learn some things from, all the internet stuff, I would be getting a pie in my face. So, because of that, I mean, just on GP income alone.
Well, we're both in the mid-60s on GP income. You're home every weekend, I'm home every day. We're both in the mid-60s. It's not bad income for a second-year driver. And I was in the mid-60s last year.
Yeah, me too.
So, my first year.
When I was with US Express, fresh out of truck driving school, like I went to orientation the first week, January, and I ended up with like 56,000 is what that was. But man, I was gone, hell, sometimes 8 weeks at a time.
I've heard that.
Doing all kind of resets out on the road too.
One of the first videos I watched of yours when I came across your channel, you were coming out of New York. You had done a video. You were back in the back, real bad lighting then. And you were talking about driving through New York and the benefit of having somebody with you because the streets were so small.
Yeah,
I remember that. And you didn't have the beard. I don't think you had the beard then, but you talked about being a car salesman, doing all that stuff. And but I remember you talking about that because I've heard the stories about New York. Man, I have no interest. No interest. I love the Southeast driving.
It really is the best place to be.
I love the Southeast driving. So, but I appreciate you also meeting me this morning. We're going to do a live stream here, but meeting and just putting everything completely to bed,
what would be kind of fun?
What?
For the live stream? A cup of coffee.
No.
You're getting ready to go to bed though, right?
No, I can't. I've had like 3 ketos, man. I'm already jacked. Still. But no, I've had 3.
So for this keto stuff, like if I make me a quick cup of coffee, you can keto it up?
Yeah, I got the butter and I got all the stuff, yeah.
That's just weird, people, butter and coffee, but I'm willing to try it, especially if it'll help me shed some belly fat, which I hear keto does.
It kicks your body into using your natural fats in your bloodstream for energy versus sugar. If you're eating carbs, if you're eating sugar, that's what your body's burning. That's why you're hungry again after an hour of eating.
And I'm on carb overload. All the things I like pasta, rice, bread.
I know.
Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
I know.
Is loaded with sugar and carbs. And I'm getting accused of being pregnant with twins because of it.
No, come on, man. We put that to bed. We put that to bed.
Well, babe, I was already working out to start the thing, but my belly still does stick out some.
Here's the other benefit to keto. Keto is a natural increaser of testosterone. And we all know as men, when you have a higher testosterone level, you're a little bit more powerful in certain areas of the house.
You're right.
So that's why we're so fat. That's why we know why the country's so fat.
Yeah.
Too much sugar, too much, and I eat sugar and carbs too, man. But I live on my ketos. I'll do 2 or 3 of those a night, and then I'm a beast. I do run my face off, Jim.
Yeah.
I do. So
we'll have to do the coffee next time, because but let me go get my phone mount, and we're getting ready to go live.
And thank you for meeting up this morning. Thank you for taking the time, because I know you had to stop your training to meet over here and do this. I just got back to the yard here in Charlotte. He's about to pull out of the yard. You're heading down, what, Fountain Inn?
Yeah, Fountain Inn and then Louisville.
So this was important, though, because both of us agree GP Truck has been a good company for both of us. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
All these people are out there, gone 2, 3, 4 months at a time and barely making $600-700 a week. I wouldn't be out here doing it for that.
Not at all.
I would have never stayed.
I said from day one, I need a comma every week to justify being gone.
You need a comma
a comma check.
Yeah,
over 1,000.
Yeah, I like that. I need a comma. That was the important thing.
Smash it with your Viking paw.
I will. I'll smash it with my Viking paw. But that's the important thing on this feed this morning too, is all of this BS that he and I got involved with. We don't want it to bring a bad impression on GMP, and we're not saying any of this because GP's reached out to us to say anything. We just know how good they've been to us, period. It's been good to him, been good to me. So if you can come out here and make that kind of money driving a truck and be home every day, because GMP does have home every day options now for brand new drivers,
yeah,
it's not bad.
The out and back, I think they're paying $2 an hour on top of that.
The bump, yep.
At this terminal, Atlanta, Greer,
it averages out to be about 44 to 47 cents a mile if you look at the miles. So
I think I started at like 28 cents a mile when
that hurts me to hear
at US Express, but it actually was only 22 cents a mile teaming.
Yeah, that hurts me to hear. I would never been in the business for that. I wouldn't have stayed. You've been in the business how long?
Going over 3 years now.
Yes, I just passed 2 years and 1 month, but this was good for me to do. To get him in my truck and talk about his Egyptian cotton sheets and hurt my sleeping bag's feelings. But it was good. It was a good conversation and good to put everything completely to bed.
Well, let me go grab my phone mount and we're going to go live. But I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at Trucker Jim and Red Viking Trucker.
Egyptian I'm going to Google that when you get out of the truck later.
Oh, they're the best, man. Like if you want to do it over in my truck?
No, because I can't even imagine.
I can let you feel my sheets.
I can't even imagine in the truck having Egyptian cotton sheets. It's almost like an oxymoron to have something that nice in an 18-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? I like my sleeping bag.
They're normal. It's like $100.
I believe
it. Bed sheets.
I believe it.
For the little size, you get some king sheets. It's like 150 or more.
That thread count has to be off the chain, man. It's got to be.
Oh, they're great.
You probably just lay in bed and just touch the sheet.
I do. It's comfortable. It's very comfortable.
I get under my sleeping bag and I'm gone, which will be shortly. Let's get the live feed done,
okay?
Man, so I can get out. I can get to sleep.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that little behind the scenes with Red Viking Trucker and myself. There is 2 versions of the live video, one on his channel, one on mine. It's really the same, except for, just the angles are a little different. And I'm not sure why my face is so bright in it. But his is called Squashing the Beef, I think. It's like on the thumbnail. And, because I guess, I got a beef with you, man. But, I don't know. It sounds a little weird, RVT, that you wanted to squash the beef with me. But enough of that. But I'm getting ready to try a new little, supposed to be healthy beverage that is like cucumber juice and kale juice and all kind of stuff. It's like $2.50 for this bottle. And it's kind of strange with all that healthy organic stuff in it, as far as all the cholesterol and sodium and fiber, all of it's 0. But it doesn't have like vitamin A readings and vitamin K and all that kind of stuff, which is I think this contains. But I'm gonna give it a try. So this will be my first reaction to this stuff. It smells like vegetables. It's not bad. It sort of has a grassy taste with some other familiar flavors. I think I could probably get used to this. But we're going to be wrapping up this episode shortly. Dom is behind the wheel. We are headed to the Ford plant to do a quick little drop and then drive a couple miles to hook up to another one. And then we've got to clear the other side. of Louisville by 4 o'clock today. 1600 for you military fellas to pick up a load that's taking us back to Anderson. Today's Thursday, so I will be doing a live video tonight, and then we're going to get back tomorrow and I guess go ahead and get a little reset in, and I will be hitting the road Sunday again to prepare for the truck show, which this is episode 98. And my intention is, we're hitting a lot of bumps right now. My intention is to do the 100th episode, the centennial episode of Trucker Jim's Truckin' Journey, Season 2 at Matt's. So that will be pretty cool. I hope to run into some of you other YouTube truckers, or either truckers on YouTube, whichever category that you fall into, and then it'd be cool to see some of you fans too. So make sure you set up notifications and subscribe if you hadn't already. Would like to take a moment to welcome all the new subscribers. I've had my best growth month in my YouTube history. I've had over 600 new subscribers in the last 30 days and a little over 60,000 views in the last 28 days actually. So that's pretty good growth. But my goal is, within 1 week of Matt's and making episode 100, my expectation is to have over 10,000 subscribers, and then, you know, whatever grows from there. So if you hadn't subscribed, please do. If you really dig the content on this channel, tell a few other people about it. Share it on Facebook, or, you know, however you want to do it. You can text message links, all that good stuff. But enough of that. So just sit back and chill, people, and enjoy a little road footage on our way to Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, I'm trying not to think about you. No, not to think about you. Oh, no, I'm trying.
All right, people. We're back. We are leaving the Jim Beam DC here in Frankfort, Kentucky, and I just finished a live video, and I had some technical difficulties. There was a part where the sound went out because I think all of a sudden my Blue Parrot headset has become a microphone for live YouTube videos, which that's like a dream come true for a YouTuber. Let me tell you, instead of using the internal mic. But I will have to continue to test that theory. But when I walked away from my headset, everybody was saying my sound was out. So maybe, just maybe, that is the case. And I didn't have my phone charged. I let the time slip up on me because it's been damn dark, you know, every time I do a live video. But, you know, we done sprung forward now, people. So, heck, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock and it's still daylight. I love that. What an amazing time of year we're coming into. I love it. But this is our last trip of the week. We are headed to Greer Yard now to drop this, and I guess old Dominique and I will be parting ways for a couple of days and getting back together on Sunday. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. Stay tuned, there's gonna be a pretty cool how to make a drop and hook video coming up, probably within 24 hours of this one right here, and episode 100 is going to be live. Well, I will be doing a live video from the mats, but there's also going to be an edited version to show all the awesome things that's going on at the truck show. But I appreciate you guys watching. Who am I going to use to give the thumbs up? I don't know, but this person, if you like the video like they do, give the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time, people. But until then, be safe out there.
Keep on trucking.
That's right. Never stop trucking.
I'm trying.